still gonna talk shit about all of them, right? All of us still gonna talk shit about them.
You damn right. That's why we in the. That's why we here, man. Raw Sports Radio back at again. Week 6. We halfway through the season, and you know why we came here, man? For only one reason: to talk about that Saturday night action. A couple upsets, man. Bunch of actions, man. Let's go ahead and just start it off, man. Angelo, man. Let's start it off with the Ohio State game, Maryland game, because
Man,
y'all was talking real good. Y'all was talking Maryland up last week.
I know, and that's kind of like that's definitely where I was gonna start out with, because I remember last week, you know what I'm saying. I brought up the point that I was like, hey, we want to show, we need to start showing some of these other brothers that's Power 5 schools that's doing a good job, because at the time, Maryland coach Mike Loxley, they were undefeated at the time. And then once that game got going, you know what I'm saying, Maryland went up 7-0. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's light work. Then they went up 10-0. Then I realized, I was like, man, last show, me and Trav was like, you better watch out for Ohio State. They need to watch out for Maryland, because they could pop them. So that was the thought that I had going. You know, they went up 10-0.
And then what happened?
And then when they went up 10-0, then here come OSU. They came back, scored a touchdown. And I think that was in the second quarter, because they scored 10. They ran off 10 in the second quarter to tie it up going into the half. So we had a 10-10 tie going into halftime. And Maryland's run defense was impeccable. Like, they held Ohio State to 62 yards total rushing for the game, which set it up for what I thought would be them controlling the second half, but not. Ohio State had other plans. Kyle McCord, he kind of settled down in the second half. He didn't have a great.
A good start. 2 for 7.
Say again.
2 for 7 starting out.
Yeah, he was 2 for 7 starting out. And man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not all that high on Kyle McCord for some reason, man. He just don't do it for me with the eye test. But he did finish. He did end up with 320 yards, and Maryland only scored one more touchdown after that in the third quarter. You had
That sounds like a good game to me.
It was.
It depends. It depends on it depends on who you a fan of. Like, you know what I'm saying. I kind of I kind of been big up in Ohio State, so it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great.
Don't sound like last week. Last week, from what I was hearing, y'all was saying that Maryland might shock Ohio State.
Yeah, but
all right,
but
they did. They did.
Not as I can recall. Hey, look.
Listen. What I told you, numbers do lie.
All right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We covering, we're gonna get to it, but as I can recall, what I seen, y'all was talking about this Tua little brother. He's the next big thing up. The big matchup was between him and Marvin Harrison Jr. Man, Maryland came out right away and struck, man, the Prater and Caden Prater, man, with the one-handed catch, man, to the back of the end zone. And I'm thinking like, oh man, Trav and I know Trav and Angelo gonna be, they're gonna let me hear, man, next show. So I'm sitting here, and then they get that yeah, man, the dude made a one-hand tackle, and I'm thinking it's official, right? So, and then when like Angelo said, they went down and scored the field goal. They was up 10-0. Yeah, but man, like I said, they scored a touchdown, man. Your boy Tungalua, man, he was under pressure the whole damn game. I mean, he was up, he couldn't get away from that defense, man, and he wasn't all that, bro. He wasn't all that. And I don't know what y'all was expecting for Tua Jr.
Listen. The only difference in that game is Marvin Harrison Jr. That's who saved them. If it wasn't for him, because they was up on them 17-10 in the third quarter. And it was 2017 at the end of the third. So all them other points, that was the fourth quarter. You know, they didn't finish the game. They bust on up. But it was looking like Ohio State was gonna get upset. But Marvin Harrison Jr., they better get on their knees and thank him.
Yeah, Tua Jr., man, he elusive, you know. But
yeah, he started off all right, but them two interceptions hurt him too.
2 interceptions, man. I mean, he ain't really put too many yards through the air, man. 196 yards, 50% completion, pretty much.
Yeah, it was their defense was holding Ohio State down. They were holding.
Jake, we got Jake in here, man. Jake, what's up, man? Jake, what you seen yesterday?
How you guys doing?
What's good? What you saw yesterday in the show? I mean, the game, man. Maryland, what you got for us?
Ohio State better be glad that Maryland ran out of damn gas.
Right.
Yeah. Because if they were using diesel fuel instead of regular gas, they would beat Ohio State.
Man, when you hold them to, I know Ohio State is a, wide receiver you, but you hold them to 62 yards rushing as a team, you should win that game, man. You should win that game.
Yeah, Tua was a little underwhelming for me, man. I don't see what y'all see in him.
He had a good first half. Yeah, he had a good first half, but I'm telling you, it was Marvin Harrison because he didn't have it. They had him on lock. But the second half, that's when he got the cooking on him. And once that happened, they were dead. Cause they shut down they running game and they really didn't have many yards. Them yards the quarterback got McCord, that came in the second half from Marvin Harrison getting open, catching them passes. It was like they couldn't stop him. And that was the difference in the game. And like I say, going into the fourth, they was looking bad. So that 20-point lead, it wasn't like that to the end, to like the fourth quarter.
And Harrison needed that because they put the clamps on him last week.
Yeah, they sure had the clamps on him. He wasn't doing too much, like I say, to the second half. So yeah, man, they was undefeated. That's why I was talking shit last week. And you laughed at me too, Dave.
Yeah.
he definitely laughed.
Yeah, y'all, you know what? Y'all was right, man. Y'all was right, but I just knew they weren't gonna beat Ohio State, man. See, once Ohio State made that second half adjustment, that was it.
And that's what makes the difference between good teams, mediocre teams, and bad teams.
Right.
Who can make those adjustments? You know what I'm saying? Who can make those adjustments? And a lot coaching and good coaching is involved with that.
Man, yo, speaking of adjustments, man, did y'all see that game last night between Arizona and USC? Man, Caleb. Oh man, Arizona, man, they defense had Caleb. He had Caleb Williams, man, in check. He wasn't getting nothing on. He wasn't getting nothing off, man. It was shutting them down in the first half, man. But you know who wasn't under rep? The quarterback that they threw, the quarterback that Arizona had. I think his name for Fifita. that Pacific Polynesian quarterback they got over there. Man, they got a Polynesian pipeline, Trav, over there in Arizona. That's why you got them big boys on the line, man. That was, you know what I'm saying, manhandler. I mean, that was giving the USC defensive line problems. Shit, both ways. Offensive line as well. Definitely giving the offensive line problems. But this quarterback surprised me, man. This dude, I think he's a freshman, if I'm not mistaken, and he's stepping up, man. And this dude is he the future of Arizona football, and he was connecting with his high school teammate number 4, that wide receiver, man, McMillan. So McMillan, man, he had 138 yards, 6 receptions. He made a lot of key receptions, and then the running back, man, who was running behind that big wall, Coleman, man, he had 143 yards on 22 carries. So they were playing, and then peep this. They not even the best player. The best player on the team is Cohen. Cohen is the best player on the team, number 2, the wide receiver. So they got two not like bad. They got 2 bona fide wide receivers, a bona fide running back, and a quarterback that's just shining right now, just coming into his own as a freshman, showing a lot of promise.
Was this his second start?
Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me. You know what I mean, but I don't know. He played last week against Washington.
Okay.
I believe that was the Washington game. But man, hey, look, you see the squad out there, man. That's the Polynesian pipeline. They got them out there doing the haka.
Man, you know when I was,
it's gonna be a difference, man. Go ahead.
When I was watching that game,
Caleb Williams did activate and brought his team back to victory, man. That dude really deserved to be the Heisman, or at least
hold on.
And a Heisman top 3. I mean, he really the Heisman, man. He brought that team back, man. He brought the team back.
I don't know, man, because he ain't look too, like you say about Tua, how he looked. That's how Caleb Williams looked to me.
But you didn't see the game because the shit he was doing in the second half. I mean, when they needed him most, he stepped up. He's a gamer.
Yeah, they had to go to overtime against Arizona. Really, man, when I was watching that game, it was looking like the game was rigged to me. Because a lot of people lost some money on that game. But I ain't gonna lie, Arizona, that quarterback, he was giving it to him. That running back,
giving it to him.
They should have beat him. They beat
themselves.
Yeah, because a lot of times they should have scored or put some points up. They failed to do it. And USC just I don't know. They just didn't look. They just didn't look right.
Well, man, watch out for Arizona, man. That's all I gotta say next year. Watch out for that team, man. I mean, they might even upset some people tickets at the end of the year, the playoffs, man.
Yeah, because if them boys will be back next year, they're gonna be a problem.
Man, I'm gonna be right there, man. Sideline seats, man. Jake,
I thought it was gonna be a blowout.
Everybody did.
Yeah, they was up 17-0.
And that made what that made me think about when they played Colorado. I'm like, the coaching. Colorado should have beat them. They're like this team tonight. They should have beat them. They could have beat them. They not who people think they are. Any of these teams. That's why I say anybody can get beat this year.
Yeah, they still got to beat. Somebody still got to do it though, Trav. Ain't nobody did it yet. Mm-hmm. As bad as I ain't gonna say bad. As human as Caleb Williams looked at human yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, that was a bad game he had. Yeah. Now I say, like you say about Tua, he looked like Tua.
Look, as good as they people claim they to be. USC is doing they ain't gonna win the damn championship. Whatever conference they in, they ain't gonna get in the playoff. They doo-doo. They overrated. The quarterback sucks. And he
Crazy.
he's good. He's good against bad teams, but he ain't jack against good teams.
From what I saw last night, USC gonna at least lose 3 games before the season.
Please.
Thank you. 3.
Yep.
Three.
And they should have done lost. They should have done lost. Already lost 2.
You know why I say that?
How much I want to put on it?
I'll put it on it because I'm going to tell you who they got to play. They got to play Notre Dame, Utah, California, Washington, Oregon, and UCLA. They gonna lose 3 of them games. How much you want to put on?
Shit, I put a. Shit.
Oh, you gotta think about it. Oh, you gotta think about it. Oh boy.
That ain't my team.
You gotta think about it.
I was gonna say 50, but he sound like I'm lowball. It's the way he's confident. He's so confident that I'm thinking that probably gonna be a low ball. We could put 100 on it.
Is that what you want to do?
Hell yeah, I want to put 100 on it.
We can do that.
Y'all heard it, man. You're right here.
I have no problem doing that. At the end of the season, they gonna be the lost 3 games.
Jake, but I know Jake ain't putting on it. He just talking.
No, I ain't gonna put nothing on because I got bets all over the place.
Oh, okay.
They got a tough schedule.
But
he done fell out and came again. Oh, there you go.
Right.
Go ahead.
Trav,
Jake,
right. You're gonna lose your money, Dave.
That's all good. Hey, who more worth it? Who more worth it than Trav, man? You know what I'm saying?
We gonna keep that a secret. Don't tell him that, Jake.
Nah, they ain't gonna lose. Look, they ain't even unleashed Zachariah Branch really yet. Like he's still learning the offense. He working with Reggie Bush and Odell Beckham.
Ain't he injured?
Oh, he got injured? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think he injured.
Well, guess what? He got to come back. So that's going to be another weapon on offense.
Yeah.
Like I said, the quarterback sucks, so it don't matter.
It's Mr. Heisman. All right?
Yeah. Mr. Heisman. They give that Heisman trophy to whoever they want to give it to. And when they go to the NFL, they suck.
Now, I ain't gonna lie though, Jake. He been doing better this year than he was last year.
Yep.
Well, I feel sorry for him. If they gave him the Heisman last year, that would only be because of a name or somebody sleeping with somebody, man or something to get their vote.
Oh man!
And you know what? I hope he get the Heisman this year because when he go to the NFL, he gonna suck.
Hey man, it was just he don't suck. Arizona just that good, that defense, man. So
yeah, Arizona, you know,
they should have done lost 2 games already, and then they're gonna lose 3 more. Altogether, they should actually wound up losing 5 games. They got lucky and bailed themselves out of 2 of them already. But you only get lucky for so long.
Oh yeah, they'll wind up losing.
That is blasphemous.
I don't give a damn.
Oh man,
you gotta get Dave. You gotta add the unmitigated gall. you gotta add that one in.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was an entertaining game though. It was a good game. They pulled it out though. But it should have went to that. They messed a lot of people ticket up, made them people lose some money. Only way you would have won is you would have bet the over on the point.
Man, it take a good
nobody
quarterback to
saw
be
that
able to.
coming.
So which one is it? Is it fix or he suck? Which one is it?
I ain't gonna lie, like I say, me watching the
Both.
game and how they
Oh,
started
man.
out and
Can't be
looking
both.
at it, it didn't even look right.
So
I ain't gonna lie.
you got to be talented to be able to cheat the game, right?
Yep.
And come back and win.
Yep.
It depends on who you're playing.
Oh man.
If you're playing a team with less talent and you got to fight and scrap to win the damn game, you know, that don't mean you good. That means you suck because you should have beat the hell out of that team.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
they not gonna be able to have a performance like that and keep winning because
No.
they got a tough schedule. So if they come out any game like that, it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, for the rest of the way. They got no days off. This was their last day off.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
cause they've been had an easy schedule, but that I set up, they set up for failure.
Man, like I
Seeing
said,
what I saw last night.
that's it, man. That's it. Oh man.
Ooh boy, that was a showdown. That's the showdown right there. I told you about Texas Day. Oklahoma Sooners and Texas. Huh?
Yeah. Let's
That
talk
was
about
another
it.
good one. Yeah, that was a shootout. They went back and forth the whole game.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, he was 31 or 37, 346 yards, a touchdown, but he had 2 interceptions. And Gabriel, he was 23 or 38 for 285 yards.
But he had 113 yards on the ground, 14 carries.
Yeah.
That made the difference.
Yeah,
He
had
scored
a great
the first
game.
touchdown, man. First touchdown of the game, man. 9-yard run.
And Jonathan Brooks, for Texas, he ran for 100 or something yards. They like I say, it was a battle the whole game. You didn't know who was gonna win. It just went back and forth. Then you had Gabriel, he had 14 carries, 113 yards. He was through the air and on the ground. He did his thing. I told you about Texas. I told you, Dave, don't let them fool you.
Nah, you called it all the way with Oklahoma, man. You called it all the way, man. I mean,
Yeah,
just know, man, they got
been
that win at the last second, man. The last winding seconds, they got that win. But
yeah, that was
a
amazing.
good game, man. Yeah, but you know, Dylan Gabriel, man. He the man, yo. He the most underrated player in college, man. Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, I had been watching Oklahoma play. That's why I knew, like, by seeing some of Texas' other games, I figured that Oklahoma had a good chance to pull it out. But it was a battle. It went all the way down to the end.
Went to the end. Did y'all get to see that? Did y'all get to see the Georgia game, man? Georgia shut out Kentucky, man. Number 20 Kentucky.
Oh man, that shocked me.
They beat the hell out of them.
That shocked me from what I saw. Go ahead, Jake.
Carson
that was just ridiculous.
Carson Beck
it didn't make no damn sense.
Yeah, man. Carson Beck was like 28 or 35, 389 yards, 4 touchdowns, man. Mel, your quarterback is starting to looking good, man. And Brock Bowers, 132, he activated. What you were saying, Jake?
The uniform and Jake, go on the field.
Start over. What you were saying, Jake? Start over.
I said it didn't make no sense. It was ridiculous for Kentucky to come out there in uniform, thinking that they were going to actually do something, and they didn't even show up to play. None of them. What they should have did at halftime is got all the parents' belts, and they should have make them boys pull their pants down and whack their behind for embarrassing them like that.
Man. Oh man.
And yes, I'm highly upset and I'm pissed off because I bet it that Kentucky would at least cover
man,
the
Jake,
spread.
what I tell you about that, man? Come consult with me first.
See, that's why I'm glad that you're gonna lose $100 to Trav. That's why I'm glad. Because you run your mouth a little bit too much.
It won't happen, brother. If it don't happen, then you owe me what?
I don't owe you nothing.
Okay.
I told you,
man,
I got people
Brock
looking for me right now.
Brock Bowles, man. Hey, I see why the guys at ESPN, well, Skip Bayless like this guy, man. Yo,
stop it, Dave. Stop. Hold up.
I do, man. When look, you know you notice when the game get real tough, man. Who do they call on? Brock Bowles, man.
Don't name Skip again.
They say he gonna be a good pro, man. You know, normally, man, I don't like nothing that Skip say, man, but he right about this guy, man.
You know why I say that? Because Skip think Tim Tebow is the best quarterback that ever played.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear nothing about Skip Bayless, what he got to say about football.
I'm going to tell you something.
Hey, well, I got somebody you want to hear about.
Tim Tebow was a good quarterback. The only thing Tim Tebow was guilty of was winning.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was a winner in college.
You look at his numbers in the result of wins. He was a damn good quarterback.
He won in the NFL.
He won in the NFL.
Man. Yeah. He was. That's the only thing he was guilty of, winning. And
really.
I tell you this, you can look this up. When Peyton Manning went to the Broncos and they won the Super Bowl, his numbers for that year was almost identical to Tim Tebow's numbers the year before.
Both of their numbers was bad, terrible, man. But Tim Tebow was a winner. Peyton wasn't. They put that guy. They had the other quarterback in front of Peyton Manning, was starting quarterback, and then once he got him to where they needed to be, then they inserted Peyton Manning.
You know, Peyton Manning was hurt.
Yeah, he was old. He was done.
The best quarterback
ever. He been done.
He was done. He was done. He was riding the backs of the Broncos. That tall 6'7" quarterback, the white boy, got him where he got him there.
That was just that one. That was just that year.
And then they took him out and put Peyton Manning in the play late. They took him out and put Peyton Manning in once he got him where he wanted.
Well, your boy Carson Beck, he ain't no Peyton Manning.
Oh, nah. It's Georgia. I'm talking about the dude from Broncos. Well, yeah, all right, man.
I know.
If that's, I'm saying, I understand that that's one game you don't want to hear about. I mean, if you don't want to hear about that, I got one game you might want to hear about, Trav.
What you got?
Man, I think we got I think you know what time it is, man. What we got, man? Angelo, what we got? Jake, what we got, man?
Ain't nobody talking about Alabama struggling.
Prime time, man. Prime time versus the ASU. ASU Sun Devils, man. Tempe, Arizona. My team, ASU struck first, 2-yard run, man, for the touchdown to quarterback. Man, they did an unorthodox formation on Colorado. Here it is. You see on the screen the center and the quarterback going against the front four of Buffalo. not Buffalo, but the Bison from Colorado, and still scored on them, man. That's pathetic, man. Somebody need to, man. If I was all them, you know what? I ain't even gonna say the wrong thing online, man. But that was terrible, man. How you get scored on with a center and a quarterback, and you got your front four up there, man. Somebody need to. What'd you say, Jake? Yeah, give me my money back. Give me my money back. But man, that was crazy. I mean, what y'all think about them scoring on them like that in that formation? They wasn't even together. They spread it out their line. What do y'all think about that?
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
How was two people scoring on a whole defensive line and linebackers? Explain that to me, somebody.
Hey, you can't explain the unexplainable.
I just said.
You just can't. You can't do it.
So that was that, man. And just like last week, man, when USC had Shador on the Raps, man. Same thing, no difference this week, man. When Arizona State put that pressure on Shador, man. I think Shador got sacked. He got sacked a couple times, man. I forgot the amount of times he got sacked. Maybe somebody can help me out with that. But Shador, man, he was kind of he was kept on the wraps the first half for the most part until Weaver. I think Weaver got that two. Weaver did respond at the end of the first quarter with that 2-yard run out of the backfield, and then starting the second quarter, Arizona State got back on him, man, with the dude with the running back, man, for Arizona State, number 4. He kept constantly moving the chains or whatever. That's what I respect. But hey, man, Angelo, I remember you said that Shador was the most sacked quarterback in the league, and I don't understand why that is, man. But another quarterback from the same conference, anonymous coach, said that he knows why Shador keeps getting sacked like he is.
Yeah.
But yeah. And his belief is that let me pull that up, man. Let me pull that up.
That they small.
No, let me pull that up. He said it's not because of the offensive line. What he said was, all right, let me stop
not stepping up in the pocket.
No, what he said, I'm gonna read it right here for you, man. I'm gonna read it right here for you. Shucks, where's?
Yeah, because that was his worst game.
Damn, I can't even read the joint, man.
Yeah, that was his worst game of the season. Well, I can't believe they won that game.
I could paraphrase it for you, Dave.
Yeah. But he was saying that Shador basically is stat padding, and that I wanted to show him that he was stat padding, and he's taking sacks because he don't want to mess up his throwing percentage. That's the reason why he's getting sacked so much, Trav.
Hell no, he ain't been watching the game. When you put I told y'all before, when that what was that game? That second game they played. Who they played the second game? When they were putting the blitz on them.
That was Colorado. That was Nebraska.
And I told y'all that's what teams gonna do to them because they saw how successful they was with that. Dion them hadn't adjusted to the shit yet. Because every week that's what they've been doing. That's why he gets sacked so many times. They small up front. They need to add more protection on a lot of plays and switch it up a little. And you got to get the ball. You got to have plays to get the ball out of his hand. That's coaching. Because if you're going to keep doing the same thing every week, he going to get sacked like that every week.
They say they ain't coaching, man. They say he holding on to the ball too long just to patent his stats so he can go get to the league.
Hell nah, that motherfucker on his ass in 2 seconds.
Nah, he holding on to the ball too long, man.
No, he ain't got time to look downfield because they always in his hand because the line ain't blocking.
Nah,
That's
that
why
ain't it. That
that's
ain't
why
it.
Colorado State they did the same thing, but they blitzed them even better than Nebraska did.
Hey,
What you say,
look,
Angelo?
And they're going to keep on
Yeah.
blitzing him. He ain't got time.
hey, whether it be college football, high school football, or NFL football, if your quarterback is leading the entire world in sacks, it's not just on the line. As somewhere along the line, he holding on to the ball too long.
Could it be coaching? Could it be
Yeah,
the play calling?
No.
but that's
No.
what they saying. They coaching him to do that.
Because if you're not putting the protection back there for him, it's gonna happen every week.
So,
That's just simple.
so when you say it's a coaching, are you saying it's Dion?
Damn right, I'm saying it's Dion.
Because you said Dion was a great coach.
He a great coach. I ain't gonna say great. He a good coach.
Ah, hell.
But
you hear this, Angelo? They changing their tune, man.
This the
They
double,
changing their
I'll
tune.
say
All of
this
a
the
sudden, I
double
guess I'm
down.
not a hater. Huh?
This the double down episode.
Yeah, man. They changing their tune.
what was my name? The truth.
Yeah, man. Well, tell the truth. You
I'm
changing your
telling the
mind about
truth.
him.
I'm telling the truth. It's the play calling. But like I say, they pulled the game out. But I'm shocked they even pulled that game out. Considering what they was doing to them, they was lucky to win that game.
Look,
Hell, even Dion clowned.
Yeah, Dion was pissed in the
what?
post game.
But
Yeah,
I
on the
think
screen,
he
man. On the screen, right there, Trav. What that? You see that on the screen. I think he takes sacks because he doesn't want to affect his completion rate.
That
okay. You
ain't
say
it.
that. You
No.
say that. But
That's
he was
just
20. He was 26 or 42. That was his worst game.
Yeah.
so
That
you're
was his
going to sit
worst
there
completion
and
rate.
tell me a man going to hold on the ball on purpose, get his ass knocked off to keep
Man,
his
that man ain't getting hit.
completion rate up. Quarterbacks do not like to get hit. Stop it.
Man, that man ain't getting hit hard, Jake. This flag
He
football
getting his
nowadays.
ass knocked off.
He got hit hard with the Colorado State team, but he ain't getting hit hard. No. He's
He
going
been
down a
getting
lot of
his ass
times.
knocked off.
Pause.
He been
And he ain't no big quarterback.
he been jumping right up every time he got hit.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
natural instinct.
They can't get a good hit on him. He's elusive.
How you gonna be elusive and you getting sacked every damn week?
Jake, bro, we special
8
people,
and 9
man.
guys.
Black quarterbacks are special, bro. You can't get a good clean hit on them like that. It's got to be coming from both directions, man.
You got to be crazy. Black quarterback, their career are shorter than white quarterback because
that's
they
because
take
we take
so
off
many
running.
hits.
We take off running. We don't slide. That's why.
Dang, why they take too many hits?
Look at Cam Newton. Look at Cam Newton. What he kept doing? Talking about he thought he was Superman. Kept taking off. Look at most of the black quarterbacks. They just take off running.
Well, nah,
They don't
Cam,
slide.
that's different. 'Cause Cam, a big quarterback.
Yeah, he's big.
And what Angelo was saying, backstage before we started, was that Justin Fields doing the same thing.
He ain't gonna last long. And that quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, Anthony Richardson, he ain't lasting long either.
Oh yeah, he got slammed on his shoulder today
Mm-hmm.
and had to come out the game.
Yep, that stuff ain't. If you gotta be big and whatnot. What's his name? Deion's son is not a big quarterback.
My thing is, man, what happened to all the training that he was getting from Tom Brady, getting rid of that ball? That's my thing. That's all I'm asking.
Apparently,
Explain that to me. What happened to it?
Apparently, He ain't got time to do anything that Tom Brady showed him.
You sure about that? From the GOAT, from Tom Brady, who a lot of people say is the
Tom
greatest
Brady ain't
quarterback.
got nothing to do with that line.
Okay, I mean, he was teaching them how to get
He
rid of
do
get
not
the
have
ball off.
nothing to do with that line.
Hold on, he got at least 2 seconds, Jake. 2 seconds to get that ball off at least.
But
I
Jake,
just seen him get half a second.
Nah, that ain't true, man. That ain't
but
true.
Dave,
He got some time to get that ball off. He just holding on to the ball.
No,
Because
he
he don't
don't.
want to. He don't want to mess the percentages up. You can easily
but
throw the ball
No,
out of bounds, man.
no.
but they
Because you
still
can easily
throw
throw the ball out of bounds and still
You
get
can
your
throw
butt knocked off.
the ball out of bounds. You don't got to take a sack, man.
And still get knocked off.
I mean, that's
You
good. A
still get
quarterback
knocked
coming
down.
from
No,
Jackson State to
that ain't
Colorado.
true, man. That ain't true, bro. You will not get hit throwing the ball out.
Yes, you do.
That's if you throwing the
All
ball
the
late,
time
man.
they get hit. Not you see Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball out of bounds and get hit. They get hit all the time.
That's Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes can hold it to the last second.
That ain't what we talking about. You said
Man,
you don't get hit if you throwing the ball out of bounds.
That's right.
All the quarterbacks, even if they throwing the ball out of bounds, if somebody got a chance to hit them, they're going to hit them.
At least he'll pick up a penalty.
No, at least they ain't the thing.
How many times
they
you
still
think they're
getting hit?
Jake, how many times you
still
think they're
getting hit? You said they don't get hit. They get hit.
You ain't listening.
That's because what you said is not correct. I'm telling you what's correct.
How many times you think he gonna get rid of the ball and they're gonna hit him and they not get a flag? Eventually, it's gonna be a late hit. If what you're saying is true,
it's very true. They get hit all the time, even if they throw the ball out of bounds, Dave. All the time.
Hey man, I hear you. Hey, Trav or Angelo, what y'all think about that, man? Because you can get rid of the ball without getting hit,
and you still can get hit.
Well, yeah, it is either way.
Go ahead.
I think I don't want to accuse him of holding on to the ball on purpose.
He ain't.
But I will say that he's, when you get double down on what I said earlier, when you get sacked that many times, it's not just the line. You're holding on to the ball too long.
So by the games you watch, D'Angelo, you think a lot of them sacks you seen when he didn't got sacked. So you think he was holding the ball too long?
Hell yeah, because he could have got
majority of
the ball off. He could have threw the ball away and not take the loss of yards. Throw the ball away.
Yep. I mean, I look at it different. A lot of them I saw that he got sacked. He was sacked within like 2 seconds.
Bro, he just stubborn, man. He trying to scramble like he Russell Wilson or somebody, man. He let the defense come to him. He let the defense come to him, and then he trying to get away from the defense. He's trying to extend the plays, man.
If he scrambled for real, he could get yards and keep the ball moving.
Exactly.
See, that's what he needs to be doing.
That's
with
what
the line they got.
Trav, that's what he's doing now. He's learning now. He's taking off and running now. He's becoming a threat. That keeps the defense back at bay, man. So, like I said, but this dude trying to extend plays like he's some established NFL quarterback. Stop doing that, man.
Man, that just on some of them. But most of them sacks, he ain't have much time to do nothing because they put the blitz on.
That's every quarterback.
No, they doing that to them because they got a small line. And
if you get 3 seconds, like you just said, you lucky, man. He had at least 2 seconds to get rid of that ball, man. If he seen it like that, I mean, he working with Tom Brady, the great, on how to get that ball out of his hand.
Tom Brady ain't got nothing to do with how that kid plays.
Hold on.
He trained with Tom Brady, man. He trained with Tom Brady.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It's all good at the beginning of the season.
It's like if you train with Muhammad Ali.
When y'all was throwing that around, that Tom Brady was training with him, and then he was looking good. Everybody was feeling so good in Kumbaya earlier this season. But now y'all want to disown it.
So let me ask you this: how good was Tom Brady feeling when the Giants were putting that pressure on his ass? How good he was feeling then? Because then the other time, Tom Brady had 10 seconds to throw the ball.
Nah, man.
But when he got pressure on him, Tom Brady bust up just like any other quarterback.
Anybody else?
Because if he was getting the pressure that should have been getting,
but
Tom Brady wouldn't have been doing shit.
But Tom Brady ain't out there. Hold on, but Tom Brady ain't out there trying to extend no plays.
He can't.
Running from sideline to sideline.
Brady can't run. Brady couldn't run.
He get rid of the ball.
He couldn't run.
Man, I guess I ain't seeing shit right, man.
Brady had blocked.
Nah, Tom Brady was trying to get rid of the ball, and if he got sacked before he can do that, then so be it. But Sador trying to extend plays, man.
It
works out real well.
He don't have a line.
Jake, listen, I'm trying to tell you something. Like, that's a bad habit he developing because it works out real good whenever he's able to extend the plays. He convert going downfield 20 yards at least. But
he don't have a line.
When it don't work, man, y'all tripping. Y'all
let me ask you this, Dave.
Don't have a line.
He don't have a line.
When it don't work out, he don't got a line. But when he extend the plays,
he don't have a line.
He still don't have a line. That don't change.
Man, y'all gotta stay consistent, man.
Hold on. So you telling me
he don't have a line? He have to run.
Let me ask you this, Dave. So they not small on both sides of the line, on defense and offense. Most of the teams they play, ain't they smaller than?
Yeah, they smaller than most of the teams they play.
My point exactly. So they putting a blitz on him. You gonna tell me he got time and he just holding on to the ball? Nah, they putting a blitz on him. He ain't got time.
But still,
if he's standing in the pocket and throw the ball away, guess what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a flag. You can't throw the ball away in the pocket. You got to get outside the tackle to throw the ball away.
Hey, Trav,
come on now. I know the game now. Quit playing.
Trav, what you think that in an average game, does the defensive line get a hit on the quarterback? What you think the average is?
What do you mean? Like how many times?
Per play. Yeah, like, okay, let's just say it's a football game, 160 snaps. That's both of them. And out of the 160 snaps, so let's divide that in half to 80. So you get 80, let's say you get 80 offensive snaps. How many out of those 80 offensive snaps do you think pressure is being hits on the quarterback is being made?
8.
It depends on the offensive line.
I'm just on average though. What do you think?
8 times at least.
Nah, I can't make that guess because it's different from team to team. So I just can't say what the average would be.
So if you above that average, you still, what are the things that causes you to be above that average? It's not just the line. It's 2 things that cause you to be above that average, and that is your line not doing their job, and the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. So we just gonna negate the fact that he holding on to the ball too long and just say, oh, it's definitely a line, when the man is getting sacked more than anybody in the United States of America. You have to give him, have to lay some of that blame on him.
Well, I'm gonna say for me, I didn't watch their game. Majority of the time, he's not holding the ball like that. They just on his ass. Now, sometimes, yeah, he do hold the ball too long sometimes, but majority of the time, he don't have much time. They be on his ass because they be blitzed. And ever since Nebraska, that's what all the teams been doing. They just blitz because they know they got a small line. Deion them not adjusting and getting him more protection. So every team gonna do, like I say, every week they gonna do the same thing. It don't matter if it's a Power 5 team or a smaller team. They doing the same thing every week. Like the rest of the season, they gonna do the same thing every week.
I mean,
it's on Deion them to prepare for it.
So you been,
And I don't know why they hadn't prepared yet. If this was
yeah,
going on the
that's
second
the
and
part.
third week,
That's
they
the
should be
part I can't
prepared.
understand. That's the part I can't understand because it's easy to in your formation to add an extra tight end or a fullback or somebody that could that's just job is to just block Shador. You know what I'm saying? Watch the blitz, put somebody back there to help the block Shador.
Because see, when you do that a few times and throw them off and make them bag off that blitzing, where he can get some quick passes out, they can at least get 3 or 4 yards. It don't have to be a first down, but just get the ball out of his hand, they'll stop blitzing like that. And that'll open the offense up. But long as they doing the same thing, it's gonna
What
be
you think I've
tough.
been
Every
saying?
game gonna
What
be
you think
tough.
I've been saying the whole time? But
So you
man,
just
that's what I've
saying
been.
he holding the ball too long.
Right, but if you working with Tom, like Tom Brady, how he was doing with Wes Welker and all those guys, he was getting they was going on the little quick slant passes, those little dump off passes, getting rid of the
So
ball real fast. But
so
Trav,
why won't
not to be
Deion
too
them do that?
not right, but not to be too critical. I think what I see what Shador trying to do, and the dude is being creative. He's trying to he's trying to overcompensate for what the defense is giving him. He's trying to extend plays because once you're able to extend plays, you can fuck around and get a touchdown out of that.
Yeah,
You
you
do know
can.
that's how dangerous that shit is when you can extend plays. He's been successful early in the season at extending those plays and scoring. So he made it a habit, and that's what I'm saying. That's why he ended up being sacked a lot of those times. Yeah, of course he gonna get sacked because of his line or whatever, but not this many times. But I get it. He's a winner. He's trying to win. That's why he getting sacked like that because he's trying to extend the plays too much. But he got to come up with a different mindset, man.
That's why I
I
say
mean,
y'all blame it on
take
him.
off.
I
I ain't
blame it
blaming
on
it
the
on him.
coaching.
Nah,
I
I ain't
blame it
blaming
on
it
the
on him.
coaching. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
that's
the coach.
basically what you're saying. He holding the ball and trying to
It's the
extend the
coaches.
play. I'm blaming it on they ain't changing, they ain't adjusting and getting him enough protection.
So
Because a lot of times
maybe
he
that
can't do
anonymous
much.
coach is right.
It's easy to say that watching the game, but if you in the game 2-3 seconds, a motherfucker on your ass is different.
Well, 3 seconds is a lot of time, my brother. It,
No,
He ain't getting 3
yes, it
seconds.
is. That's a lot of
He,
times.
he,
But
he not
Trav
getting
just
3
said
seconds.
he was getting 2 or 3 seconds.
but
Yeah, he
but
is.
but Dave,
But
listen to this though. If he's standing in the pocket 2 seconds, so within a second he got to boom and try to get out the pocket because they on his ass. Man, you got to be a motherfucker if you can goddamn get rid
hold
of the
on,
ball like that.
and 2 or 3
It ain't
seconds.
no quarterback out there that gonna get rid of the ball like that.
Hold on, he did that against TCU in 2 or 3 seconds. He was getting rid of the ball real fast. What happened?
Like a TCU wasn't blitzing them either.
I hear you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, they weren't
But I,
blitzing them
but I,
either.
but they, but
Nebraska, the team
so
that started that.
maybe that coach was right when he said that he's patenting his stats, like he's trying to patent his percentage
He ain't thinking
completion
about his
percentage.
stats. He's trying to stay alive.
Maybe he right. No. Maybe he right about the coaches putting him in that position of patenting his stats, telling him what to do in that situation.
I don't think so. I think he just hating and
Okay.
just saying some shit. Cause you got different coaches saying some shit every week. And that's the only team they saying shit about, all these different coaches.
And if that coach really believed what he said, how come he didn't let it be known who he was? He want to say something. Don't tell nobody I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, say who you are.
And a lot of them coaches
Man up.
doing worse. They doing worse than Deion, or just a
And
little
hating
bit
on
better,
him.
because they still 4-2. It ain't like they 2-4. They 4-2 still.
It's a lot of coaches, first year coaches doing better than Deion. Shit, look at the Arizona team, the
Not
Arizona
in the
State
same
team.
situation though. not in the same situation.
Look at the Arizona State team. They ain't got as much talent as Deion.
Did they have to take the whole
How many
team
games they
from the
won?
year before and
They won
send
in
them
5.
away? And
They ain't no 1-5, man. It was 3-2.
You talking about Arizona that played USC? Arizona State that played Colorado. They won in 5.
They won in 5, yeah, without their quarterback. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but
Stop
Arizona,
it,
yeah.
I'm the truth now, Dave. Don't start with me now. Don't get me crossed.
Now Deion
get in that ass, Travis.
Oh man, hell nah. Pause on that, Jake. Yeah,
Don't get me crossed now, Dave.
Get in that ass, Travis.
Nah, that ain't sound too well. That ain't sound too good. Hey, but I don't know what the, but yeah, man. But Deion gave Coach Dillinger, man, a lot of props, man. Arizona State coach, man. So, but like I said, a lot of first-year coaches ain't got the talent that Deion got.
Hold on now. No, hold on.
Deion started from damn scratch. How are you going to say that?
He started from scratch.
Most coaches in their first year, they inherit a team.
Deion is privileged. No, Deion inherited the team, but he got rid of them. So don't sit here and tell me
team that didn't win not one damn game.
They won one game. They won a game.
He really inherited something, didn't he? They
And
didn't win not one damn game.
That whole team gone.
They should have been gone.
His players from Jackson State and a whole bunch of players out the portal.
Normally what happens is you take the team that you inherit and you play with that team. But nah, not Deion.
And you know why? Deion's smart.
Nah.
Why you going to inherit a team that was 0-12?
You know who Deion remind me of?
You're going to make it better.
Nah,
you know what this guy remind me of? You know what this guy remind me of? He remind me of LeBron James, man. If he can't get the right team, he want to tear it up and start all over and get it.
Hold on.
Right thing.
You wrong. Y'all wrong. What happened? Them players left because of what Deion said. He didn't tell them to go in the portal.
He forced them out, man.
He didn't force them out. He can't force you.
He gave him an ultimatum, man. Give him an ultimatum.
Nah. If you ain't finna get out here and do what you need to do, he told them, "Hey, you need to get in the portal." That's what he told them. He didn't tell the player to just go get in the portal. If you gonna come in here and do the work, you gonna be here and you gonna play. But if you ain't willing to do the work and do what it takes, then go get in the portal. That's what he told them. So we gonna stop he forced them out because he didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna speak up for Prime. I ain't gonna let you do him like that.
Get him, Travis.
I'm gonna hit you with the truth.
Get him.
And that's the truth. He didn't force
Get him with that body shot first.
Hey, Trav, I got a question for you. So what about the big 6'8" dude who Deion said, "Hey man, you got skills, you got a potential, you got a great future, man. You're gonna be somebody great, but just not here." What about that?
He let him know that he wasn't going to get no playing time.
Guess what?
He said, but just not here. Come on, y'all.
What? Put the work in.
That's being honest.
He should have put the work in.
Come on, man.
I would rather a coach be honest with me. I'd rather a coach be honest with me than to have me to think that I got a shot at something and I don't.
Now y'all say that y'all offensive line too small. There it is. You had a 6'8" offensive lineman that he gave the boot to.
You know why? Because they were 0-12. Apparently, that a 6'8", 300-pounder wasn't doing shit the year before to impress nobody. So hey, you gotta go.
And then I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You saying 6'8", okay? Just like Alabama. Alabama got the biggest offensive line. They got an offensive line bigger than any NFL team. Look how many times Miro got sacked.
You know why?
It wasn't because he was holding the ball.
It was on his ass. And it wasn't because the offensive line was small either. But you know why? Because that offensive line, that's a rushing offensive line. That ain't a pass protection offensive line. Those guys are big. The big guys who like to run forward, man, not run backwards, trying to block.
Well,
Yeah,
who fault that is?
it's always somebody's fault with y'all.
That's a coaching problem to me. A lot of this stuff. See, sometimes a lot of stuff get blamed on the player, but
That ain't the
sometimes
Nah.
it's not the players. Sometimes it's the coaching. Sometimes it is.
Well, I mean,
It can
which
go
one
either
is
way.
it, man? I can't win for losing, man, because like I blame Dion, who was y'all say Dion the coach, y'all say he the coach, and I blame him, and then y'all say nah, y'all jump on me about that, and then y'all say so I don't understand because I say y'all say the line is too little, and I said that's the coach's fault. He got rid of the players that he had there. So, but that's what I'm saying. So I just heard Jake go on a 5-minute spiel about nothing. I'm like, man,
he
bro,
didn't get rid of them. They left.
Okay, then.
He didn't get rid of them. They left. But all these teams do the same thing. If players be in their position and they not doing what they need them to do or performing up to their standards or what they trying to do, they bench their ass or they gonna get in the portal and go somewhere else. That's why so many players get in the portal. All teams have players from the portal. Dion just so happen to have the most.
So what you mean I was talking about nothing, Dave? Clarify, specify, pointing out.
Yeah. Of course, man. Of course. Hold on, I'm looking something up for you.
Oh, now you gotta look something up.
Yeah, he gotta look up something now.
I'm looking his name up.
Said I was talking about nothing. Now he got to
talk about nothing. I ain't hear no account. No consistency. No.
Oh, you have. You just don't like what you're hearing today.
Where you at, D'Angelo? What you got to say about it?
I ain't think y'all was gonna be so elusive this time around, but
I see the prime.
He had
the prime defenders of the universe in full effect.
Nah, I'm just
I mean,
I just tell my truth. Cause like I say, you heard me say that's prime fault. The shit that's going on, that's his fault.
You telling his. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just keep it consistent, man.
But when I'm gonna let you know if it's
y'all
prime
said his
fault,
man
it's
is the
fault.
coach.
It's his fault.
Y'all said his man is the coach, and he's the reason they start winning. When they was winning, y'all I heard was Prime is the coach. I said, man, he ain't no coach. He's a mascot.
But they having a good season at 4-2.
Yeah.
They having a good season. They going to a bowl game. Now nobody expected him to even do this good. We ain't say, the people that supporting, we didn't say he going to the championship. But 4-2, yeah, he going to a bowl game. It's a successful season. That's how I look at it.
It's a successful season. You know what I'm saying? When he won his second game, then that made it a successful season. But you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
And get what? Watch out for next season. Watch out for next season. Because it's going to get even better. So watch out.
All right, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We wrapping it up. Raw Sports Radio, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe.
Wait, Dave, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Dave. I want to say something before you wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? My daddy told me when disrespect is displayed in public is where we speak about it. And I want to give a public apology to Jake. When I went on him before the first game of the NFL season and told him that the Bears was gonna be better than the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? And I told Jake that he was blowing smoke, and the Bears was going, the Bears was going. You know what I'm saying?
Angelo, you did.
Yeah.
I think you did it on Talk Shit Tuesday. It's a different audience, so you're gonna have to apologize now.
You break it up, Dave.
You breaking up, Dave. Dave break it up. But it sounded like Dave was saying I'm gonna have to do it again. No, I ain't apologizing twice.
not twice.
So you can't do it twice.
Yeah, I can't do it twice.
And then too, I want to mention a couple other games. They see Dave try to skip over this shit. He be trying to take up for Notre Dame. I told him Notre Dame, ain't gonna do shit, and they let Louisville tear their ass up.
Hey yo, let me get this in real quick before I lose my service. But yeah, hey Angelo, hey Jake, don't accept that apology. Make him do it on the platform he said it on Talk Shit Tuesday. Yeah, you let them off, man. You let them off. Hey, y'all gonna wrap it up because I'm gonna lose service. But
nah, what you got to say about Notre Dame before
man,
we get out of here? What you got to say about them? About your boy Hart?
Anything you got to say, I agree with it.
Oh, that's a real nice bailout.
And I got one more thing to say.
That's called being humble.
And I got one more thing to say. Roll motherfucking Tide. That's all I got to say.
Hey man, wrap it up, Trav. Wrap it up, man.
Hey, we another great week. A good football game. A lot of upset. So next week, we coming back. It's gonna be some more upset, and the Tide still gonna be rolling.
Tar Heel Nation, baby.
So hey,
AZ on the left.
Oh, yeah. Talk your shit.
Keep it raw.
Keep it raw, baby.
Keep it raw, man. I rep it from Carolina to AZ. All right, man. Talk Shit Tuesday.